Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start some of the questions from the chapter 2, that is more on keyboard. We have completed the questions, that means we have completed the portion of more on keyboards, and today after that we are going to discuss few extra questions, you can say, because already we have completed the exercise questions. Now today we are going to discuss about some extra questions on this particular topic. Fine. So students, let us see the extra questions, as I have already typed it here, and you can type this, you can write down these questions one by one in your school copy. Fine. So let us start. Question number 1. Which keys are known as the navigation key? Now students, this question is very simple. It's a multiple choice questions, you can say. There are 4 options given, that is alphabets, number, arrow and modifier. So out of these 4 options, which one will be the correct one? So you think by yourself and you will come to know that this which keys are known as navigation key. So the navigation key means through which we can navigate. So option, definitely which option will be the correct option, students? So if we say the arrow, because through the arrow keys we can navigate, we can go up, down or left, right, we can move the cursor, right? So definitely the navigation key, we can say the arrow key, that is option number C will be the correct answer. Then question number 2, that is the numbers on the keyboard are called. Now students, the numbers that we have on the keyboard, what we call them? Now already it is already said that we have already discussed this particular question. What we say the numbers on the keyboard, it is already explained. These are called numeric keys. So we can write down here in this blank space, say numeric, say numeric keys. The answer will be, okay, let me write it properly, is called numeric keys. That means the answer of this question is numeric keys. So that means the numbers on the keyboard are called numeric keys. So it's a very simple question and simple answer also. Question number 3, it is given the dash keys are lined along the top of the keyboard. Now students, on the top of the keyboard, which keys you can see? You remember that the you can say key started with the letter F. Those are on the top of the keyboard, it is written, so or placed. So these are called what? These are called function keys. So that means the answer, the fill in the blanks, the answer will be function keys. The function keys are lined along the top of the keyboard. Fine. Then question number 4, name any 2 special keys on the keyboard. Now students, any special key. Now if you remember, what are the special keys? So special key, students, if I say that the question, that is if we say delete and tab, if you say name any 2 special keys, so delete and tab will be called as a special key. So we can write down, say delete and tab. So these 2 will be the answer. That means these are the special keys, you can say. These are one of the 2 special keys, you can say delete and tab. Fine. So next question number 5, name the following group of keys, that is toggle key and the navigation key. Now students, toggle key, which are called toggle key? If you remember, the toggle key are those keys which can turn on or turn off some function. So we can say caps lock and num lock. Caps lock and num lock we can say. That means these 2 are, that is caps lock and num lock will be the, you can say the toggle key, because caps lock will turn on the uppercase and caps lock can turn off the uppercase. Similarly, number lock or num lock in short can turn on or off the number keys. Fine. Then the next one is said navigation key. So navigation key, students, we can say the arrow keys. So the arrow keys are there, and moreover after arrow keys we can say the page up and down, page up and down. So page up and down, these are also the keys which are actually we can say as a navigation key, or we can use it as navigation keys. So navigation keys, arrow keys and page up and down, page up and page down keys, we can say. Next question number 6, It's a very important question, students, and it's a last question also, you can say. Let us read it properly. You can expect this type of questions in the examination. It is written that observe the given sentence and answer the following. So now let us first see the sentence. I like playing games on computer. Can you see this? I am making it bold so that at least you can able to see properly. Say this one. I like playing games on computer. Now students, the questions are given below A, B, C, D. Let us see the questions now. The key pressed after letter I. Now the letter I is this one. Fine. This one is the letter I. So after that, after I, you can say there is a space and then like word was typed. That means what will be the answer? That means after, you can say the letter I, capital letter I, which key has been pressed, that is the space bar. That means after the letter I, the space bar has been pressed. That's why there is a space in between I and like. Fine. Second question. In which word and after which letter did the caps lock accidentally become on? Can you say something here, students? Okay, there is a mistake. I have to write this one like this. Okay. Now you can see one thing here, students, that if you see properly, there is something not correct, something incorrect here, and that is what there is a caps lock here, you can say, and that means there is a capital letter M which should not be there because the word games in all small letters. So in between a word, the letter in the middle of the word, it cannot be a capital one. So this uppercase is actually, it's a mistake. So we can say in which word? So in the word, which one? In the word games. In the word games, and after which letter? After letter A. I can write like and after letter A. That means we can say that in the word games and after letter A, the caps lock has been pressed accidentally. That is why the M become capital M, or you can say uppercase M. Fine, it should be a small one. So that is an accidentally happened. So that question was asked here. Okay, so this is the answer. So you can say yes, this is the answer of this question. Number C now. After which word was the space bar not pressed? Now students, can you see one more mistake is there, and that is what two words are joined together without a space, and that two words are these two. That is on computer. On computer is not a single word, it's a two word. But there is a mistake that after on there should be a space in between. So after which word was the space bar not pressed? So after on, that means we can say after the word on. That means after the word on, the space bar was not pressed, and because of that on and computer joined together, it became a single word. So there should be a space here after on, and then there will become a separate two words like this one. Can you see this? Now they are separate, and that is why they are correct also. And if I press the backspace, then it will become on computer again. Fine. Okay, now the next question, number D, that is the last one. Which key should I press if I want to delete the letter M? Delete the letter M, and my cursor should be placed after the letter A in the word games. Now you see the word games. In this word, which key should I press if I want to delete the letter M? I need to delete this letter M. Fine, just keep in mind. And my cursor is placed after the letter A. Now my cursor is here. Can you see the cursor? It is here after A. Now I need to delete the M letter. So how I will do it? Now students, remember, to delete the letter, delete letters or words, we use two keys we use, that is backspace and delete. Now there are two, both do the same thing, but backspace will do one thing, that it will delete and it will move towards left hand side. So now if I press the backspace, I am pressing the backspace now student, see which got deleted? The letter A got deleted, and that is not asked. We are asked to delete the letter M, not A. So the next option is delete. Now if I press the delete one, so see now the letter M is deleted. Fine. So that means since the letter A, the M letter which I need to delete, that is on the right hand side of letter A, so I need to press the delete button. If I press the you can say backspace button, then what will happen? The letter A will be deleted. Fine. So the answer of this question is which key we should press, that is the delete. Delete key I need to press. Fine. So students, these are some extra questions that we can say from the chapter more on keyboard. I hope so. Now till now, since we have done so many things, it is already cleared with you about the keys, that so different types of keys, navigation keys and all this type of keys already we have discussed, and some extra question also today discussed. So I hope so now it is more clear to you, and please use the keys so that at least you will be able to understand by yourself. Do not simply read and just complete it. Try to have an experience, or practically you should touch the keyboard so that you can understand which key is placed on where. Fine. And what are the functions of the keys. When you will type on the computer, then only you will be able to understand that. Fine. So students, let us wind up here. In the next class we will try to have something else. Okay, and for class you can say section 3A computer, so we will have a chapter test on the next Tuesday, that is on 23rd of June. Fine. And it is on 10:30, so I will upload a video on the topic. Some revisions will be done, and after that there will be a chapter test for that. Maybe for the chapter 1 or chapter 2 I will inform you before, at least 3-4 days before. Fine. Now students, you need to prepare yourself for the exam, because the 2 chapters will come in the PT1, and that 2 are the first 2. How does a computer work? First chapter 1, and second one is this one, that is more on keyboard. So both are completed. So please go ahead and see properly, study properly, then you can easily score a good marks in the examination. Fine students. So let us wind up here. Thank you.